They say this world is dark, that in a blink of an eye you can find yourself inside a shroud of agony and despair, and that society will take whatever chance it has to make a move against you. Well, I'm here to prove that life has not always been this way. Time has changed me into a pessimist, one who struggles with seeing white inside a palette of black and gray, but that doesn't mean I've never been an optimist. There was once a time when I could only smile whenever I looked at the world, when all I wanted to do was find joy and happiness inside everything around me. But now it takes so much just to keep from grimacing, believing that a life lived fully is only a lie to keep the hopeful hoping. I hear the words of optimists and scoff, yet secretly hope they're right. I don't want to just sit here hating myself and what the world has become. I want to believe the words of the great man who said that some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person. I want to be that person who lives life to the fullest. I just don't know how to.
Oh my God, do us all a favor and just shut up.
Oh, no, go away. This monologue means too much for me to just sit here and let you spoil it.
You can't spoil something that's already ruined.
Oh, just, where was I?
You know, I get that you want to be all woe is me and everything, but oh my God, you really cannot pull that off. Everyone can see right through you. And your choice of quote, absolutely.
Wait, what woe is me thing? Everything I've said has been completely true.
You would think so. But contrary to your personal belief, you're not a pessimist. Your life has never been hard, yet you have the audacity to stand on your soapbox and preach about things you don't even understand. You speak of darkness, and all I see is a pathetic little girl who throws temper tantrums saying, maybe I should kill myself so people know that I matter. Take my advice. Stop acting like a child and go the hell up.
I'm only saying what I felt, and I know that I'm not alone. How can you live with yourself knowing that people have died for lesser words than that?
You see, I don't have to be able to live with myself, because I'm you. And this place, this is your head. You can't deny anything I say, because you're secretly saying it too.
No, I don't believe you. I would never say something so insensitive.
It's not insensitive when you're thinking about yourself.
No, it's just sad. Stop beating yourself up.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
I'm serious. You just need a reminder of why I've become this broken person on the inside.
And just how do you plan on accomplishing that?
With this.
Okay, I'm gonna take that, thanks. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Okay, read this one.
Okay. February 7th, 2010. Dear Diary, today I learned
that helping people comes at a price. I was on Facebook when I noticed someone cyberbullying my friend. When I tried to defend him and tell the other guy off, the bully turned on me. He said I was just some stupid, ugly, fat nerd who had nothing better to do than become even more nerdy by rereading Harry Potter books over and over again. I don't understand. Why do I have to give up reading Harry Potter just so I can fit in? Am I really not skinny enough or pretty enough? Do I need help? I need answers. How can I change myself to be better?
I guess I'm not a pessimist. I was just trying to change myself, which is good. Maybe I'll be happier now I know I have something to work for.
But you weren't happy with yourself. You were so sad and negative. All you wanted to do was change yourself into someone else.
Yeah, so I can be better than I already was. Who are you to say anything? Stop treating me like someone who can't fend for themselves.
Look, I'm not here to patronize you. I just want to help.
And I just wanted to stop her from using that god-awful code. Tell the time that matters, it's the person. I mean, come on.
Well, I thought it fit rather nicely.
I mean, I guess. But if you thought it fit nicely, why were you so casual about naming the man who said it? Do you consider him great? Why didn't you say anything?
I guess I just didn't think it really mattered.
Look, I don't think forcing an answer...
Oh, I'm not forcing it out of her. We both know what she's going to say. I just think she needs to admit to herself, and I'm not going to sit here patiently waiting for that to happen.
Look, it's just a quote. It's not like it defines who I am or anything.
No, it's pretty much sums you up completely.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal or anything.
What are you even doing here? It's not like you're doing anything to help her.
I'm trying. Maybe you should take a step back so I can show her the better alternative.
I'm trying. You know, contrary to popular belief, not every image of an angel actually becomes one.
Your me is showing.
Enough of this. Just tell me who said the quote.
No.
Don't do this. Don't you realize what it'll do to her? She's already in denial.
You know the answer. We know the answer. It's not even that big of a deal. Now tell me, who said the quote? I'm sorry, who?
The 10th Doctor, all right?
Yes, because after all this time, you're just pathetic little nerd. The difference is, you're too afraid to admit it to everyone else around you. Something's missing. There, much better. You know, you would look so much better if you just gave this up.
Now do you see what you've done? I told you this was wrong.
But don't you see? I'm just her darkest thoughts. I'm her. I'm the voice that always complained whenever she thought of reading the Harry Potter book for the 100th time or turning on an episode of Doctor Who. I yelled whenever she thought saying Almanzi or Expelliarmus was actually a good idea. The question is, what have you done to help her? Now, not that I actually care or anything, but winning was almost too easy. You didn't even put up a fight.
This is so far from over.
Now on to the pressing issue at hand, fixing this huge mess of a girl. Hello!
Hi.
Tell me, have you ever thought of changing yourself?
No, I like how I am. Thanks.
Or don't you want to be a pretty girl so people like you?
But I thought people liked me.
Go. You. There are too many things to fix!
Don't you see? You're failing to see the happiness right in front of you. That happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light.
I see what you did there.
I know my audience.
So, what do you want me to do?
I think you need to turn on the light and find your happiness.
Okay. I fear dependence, but welcome overwhelming emotion. It stands as proof that my heart still works. While easily broken, I believe there are instances that have the power to change it. Today, those beliefs came true. For today, I discovered love. The saying that says love is patient and kind is true. In purest of forms, it's the most beautiful thing in the universe, but most importantly, it's what I see every single time I look into his eyes. I remember the first time he held my hand. We were sitting in the back of the car watching some movie, but none of that mattered. He grabbed my hand and something stirred inside me. It was like the first time I knew that someone liked me. Me.
Isn't that exactly what you want? People to like you for who you are?
Of course. I mean, that's part of it. That doesn't change the fact that I can't love me for me. Don't you remember what she said? A pathetic little girl who seeks attention, a nerd, an ugly, fat nerd. That's what I think of me, and unfortunately, that's something no guy in the world could fix.
Oh my God, you're going to love me.
Oh, the devil on my shoulder has decided to be nice for a change. My sweet, passionate devil.
Sweet. Maybe. Passionate. I suppose. But don't you ever mistake me for nice.
You're doing it again. Slap out a fake English accent and you'd be me, quoting the doctor. Why are you being such a hypocrite?
Because despite everything I've done, despite all of my attempts to help you, I am still a part of you.
So what you're saying is you're a nerd too.
That's Ted's point. I have done something to make even you smile. To give you everything you always wanted. Friends, acceptance, optimism, the list goes on and on and on.
Your suspense is killing me. What did you do?
Now hold on a sec.
Voila! I fixed you. No more nerd, that's all been covered up. If you follow this, you'll be fine.
No. This is not the person I want to be. If this is the price I have to pay for acceptance, then I don't want to pay it.
What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. That's better. There. Much better. I think I understand now. But for the record, it was nothing you, or even you, did. This all has made me realize that it'll do me no good to change myself for other people. Those people don't deserve it. And I get that you meant well, but I really shouldn't have to rely on other people to make me happy. I'm gonna try to be happy for myself for a change. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Say Expelliarmus and Alonzi as much as you want. Let the world know that you are an absolute nerd. But at the end of the day, know that you are special and beautiful for who you are, inside and out. Society doesn't control our thoughts.
We do.
So this is me,
A nerd.
ready to go out into the world to be myself.
The world better be prepared.
I am going to be kicking some major Death Eater mean girl ass. Ready or not?